You are listening to Christian Audio's production of Fasting, Student Edition, by Jentezen Franklin. This book is read by Kirby, Heyborne. This audio recording was produced in 2012 by Christian Audio, which owns the copyright. No portion of this recording may be reproduced for any reason without prior written consent from Christian Audio. This edition issued by contractual arrangement with Charisma Media, Charisma House Book Group. Published in English as Fasting, Student Edition, copyright 2012 by Jentezen Franklin. All rights reserved. Please visit christianaudio.com, facebook.com/christianaudio, or twitter.com/christianaudio to offer your impressions of this work and to explore additional titles. Section 1. The Private Discipline that Brings Public Reward. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Matthew chapter 5, verse 6. Introduction. What's your secret? One of my favorite questions to ask older men and women in the faith whom I admire is, what's your secret? This is a great question to ask if you genuinely desire deeper intimacy with the Lord and knowledge of God's perfect will. Over the years, I've heard all kinds of answers, and other people's wisdom has helped me grow to know, love, and serve God better. But someone recently asked me the question. I didn't even pause before I answered with one powerful word: fasting. For me, fasting has been the secret to obtaining open doors, miraculous provision, favor, and the tender touch of God upon my life. I was on a 3-day fast when He called me to preach. I was on a 21-day fast when our ministry received its first $1 million gift. When I was an evangelist, my brother and I traveled together and would rotate our preaching nights. On my night off, I would fast all day for him. On his night off, he would fast all day for me. We went from obscurity to doors opening for us all over the world. Every assignment has a launching pad. When God has placed a dream inside you that only He can make possible, you need to fast and pray. Now that I'm a pastor, our church begins each year with a 21-day fast. From those early years of ministry until this day, fasting has become a lifestyle. When I feel myself growing dry spiritually, when I don't sense that cutting-edge anointing, or when I need a fresh encounter with God, fasting is the secret key that unlocks heaven's door and slams shut the gates of hell. The discipline of fasting releases the anointing, the favor, and the blessing of God in the life of a Christian. As you listen to this audiobook, I'll show you the power of the threefold cord. I'll show you how every major biblical character fasted. I will teach you how to fast. Most importantly, as you listen to this audiobook, you are going to develop a hunger to fast. I don't know about you, but there are some things that I desire more than food. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 6, it reads, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled." Since you're listening to this audiobook, you probably are not content to go through this year the same way you went through last year. You know there's more. You know there's an assignment for your life. You know there are things God desires to release in your life, and there is a genuine desperation for those things gripping your heart. It was for you and for those like you that this book was written. Now I want to invite you to join this marvelous journey.